Good morning, afternoon, evening, depending on your time zone or where you're watching us from. This is Ajuwaya on ABN Radio and Television, the show for core members. If you're core member serving in Abia State, wherever you are, whatever local government, this is the place for you. This is the platform where we get to share our experiences, our challenges during the service years. So we are going to have two segments today. The first segment is where we have a personal core member who is here to share his experience and things again from this service years. While the second segment is a discussion section, we have a very interesting topic that I'm sure you all cannot wait. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy. Let's go on a quick break. We'll be right back.
Introducing ABN Radio and Television, your new favorite app. Stay informed, entertained, and connected with the latest news, music, and videos from Nigeria and beyond. Download the ABN Radio and Television app now on Google Play and enjoy. Live streaming of news, sports, music, and entertainment programs. On-demand access to your favorite shows and podcasts. Breaking news updates and notifications. Exclusive videos and interviews. Personalized experience with customizable settings. Get started in 3 easy steps. Open Google Play Store on your device. Search for ABN Radio/TV. Click install and start enjoying your new favorite app. Join the ABN Radio/Television community today and stay connected to what matters most.
Welcome back. This is the Ajuwaya on ABN Radio and Television. And today I have a very important personality in the studio with me. Yes, as you can see, he's on his NYC attire. They did their personal parade today. I mean, if he is, he made one now. So, please, can you introduce yourself?
All right, thank you so much. I'm Victor Alade from Ekiti State. I'm a serving core member in Abia State, Umaya, not to be precise.
Okay, welcome to the program.
Yeah, thank you so much.
So, quick question. A question I really want to ask you. How did you feel coming to Abia State?
I feel okay, and I feel normal.
Will you say that your experience in Abia State was something that you were expecting before coming?
No, I wasn't expecting Abia State in the first place. It came like as a surprise at first, but there's nothing I can do again. I just had to come. And while coming, I already knew that okay, I'm staying for the whole of 1 year, no relocation, nothing. So I already prepared for the 1 year. That after 1 year, I'll be going back.
Okay, so even December, you don't go.
No.
Okay. But you miss home. I'm sure like this now, your mind is already at home. Just home.
Well, I passed out today, so obviously, home is where the heart is.
Oh, congratulations once
Thank you so much.
Okay, so another question is, during your stay here, your 1 year stay, did you have any particular skill you learned or something that you are going home with?
Yeah. Before coming, I think I had interest in photography and design kind of. But I think I focused more on that photography. While in camp, I joined the photography Sahi program, but I was not able to follow through. And fortunately, I happened to be in a media house. I had opportunities of learning photography. In fact, that was the first thing that was taught when I got to the media house that I was working.
Okay, so do you have any embarrassing experience or moments during your 1 year stay?
Oh yeah, there was one actually, and that was when I came out from camp. That was the PP I was posted to. Normal when you go as an employee, right? When you go as an employee, you negotiate with whoever is your employer. Yes. So I negotiated, and this one was okay, let me have your posting letter. Yeah, obviously, when I later go back to Zeda was okay, the posting letter is for them actually, but the thing is that he collected it basically because he wanted to see it, and I gave it to him because he said he just wanted to see it. And return it back to me so that I can return back, to the people that sent me here that, I do not agree to your terms and conditions. Then just go back.
You wanted him to reject you, yeah?
I wanted him to reject me, but he was not going to reject me.
And he did not give you.
And he held on to that letter. You understand? I mean, that was so embarrassing. I was so confused and man, you told me you're going to return this thing back to me. I mean, I almost like at that moment I was thinking of like snatching the letter forcefully and
Is the PPA,
just
was it that
jump
bad?
over.
Or was it that bad? Or is not,
Not
just
that
something
not
you
that it was
wanted?
bad, not that it was bad, but it was kind of far from where I stay, and I have to be going every single day, and the pay is nothing to write home about.
Oh.
The pay cannot subsidize for for my transport fare, even for my feeding at that particular time.
But here you are now.
Well, I'm an ex-copper, you know.
Okay. Do you have any challenges or something that you faced, and how did you overcome them? The challenges you faced during your your stay.
I had one challenge in camp actually, and I was opportunity to be a platoon leader while in camp, and it was one challenging thing every human faces when you get to a position of leadership. It becomes difficult for you to control, I mean, your fellow humans. I mean, human beings are the most difficult people to actually rule. But God helped me, and in a way, some cooperated. Well, some others do not cooperate. But at the end, like we later got to.
Sorry, what platoon is that, if I may ask?
That's what I'm telling you. We always the winning team.
Oh yeah, that is anything.
Yeah, we are the winning team. I can show you. I won the best platoon leader. My platoon officer won the best platoon officer for batch A stream 1. I can tell you, bro.
Okay, that's a very nice experience actually. That's really lovely. So do you have a favorite officer during your camp stay, the 3 weeks camp stay? Do you have one officer that you just like, all these officers that go about, the soldiers that are being positioned in your...
Yeah, I mean the main man is my platoon officer. Like he was like a father. He was a father figure rather. I mean, all through the camp, like whatever happens, when I go to him with my platoon assistant, he'll be like, he'll just be telling me that it's an experience. Like you just have to learn. I mean, you just have to experience it and learn. And by the time you know it, I mean, when you remember it, you are done, and you remember it, and you'll be able to like navigate your way whenever you face this kind of challenge. Like he has this way of giving you an advice even when you bring your problem to him, and he has this way of like helping you out and helping you to navigate through and advising you all of that. So he's really a father figure. Then my platoon instructors, they are very good people. I mean, very good people. Yeah, shout out to them.
Okay, so what's the one fun activity, or it may not be one, it may be two or more, but fun activities you took part in, you participated in, even in camp or out of camp?
Oh.
Yes, activities you participated in. Is it manual? Did you go for parades? Were you a member of ABS? Did you join the Red Cross?
Yeah, I joined OBS, and fortunately I was a platoon leader. So it was.
So how were you able to juggle the two?
It was hectic actually, because one had to like sometimes. Let me just say, most of the time I'm at my duty post as a platoon leader. You understand? So it's just like once in a while when I see that there's a break, then I go to OBS. And there was a day that was free actually. I went there and I was able to like broadcast news. But most of the time I'm always on my duty post, because like every single time platoon leaders, you hear them, for even from the I don't want to call it pulpit now. From the altar, I don't know what else to call it. There's actually all platoon leaders meet at so point. All platoon this meet at so place. So platoon work is all
taxing.
Yeah, it's all taxing.
Yeah. So okay, let me ask this question, because I'm sure that some people is going to be in their mind to ask.
Yeah.
If you had a second chance coming back to NYSC, what will you do differently?
Coming back to
NYSC to serve, yes. What will you have done differently, or what will be in your mind that this thing I'm going to, let's say I did it this way this time around, but next time, I know there is no next time for NYSC, but what is that something that you just feel like?
Well, thank God that you said there is no next time. I wanted to say that. the attention, and let's focus on the reality because there is no actually a second time. You understand? So that was what I wanted to say actually, that we should stop the assuming.
Okay, but if you had a second chance.
No, there's no second chance. It is once and for all.
Okay, so you try to just remove that one.
Yeah, it's a one-time thing. There's no other way. I mean, I can't come back. The only thing that can make me enter NYC, probably they appoint me as probably the state coordinator, the LGI, the zonal inspector, or probably the director.
Okay, so what is one lesson you've learned during your NYC program? Like one lesson that is very peculiar to you, and it was like you coming here, you learned this lesson, and it's very you are grateful that you learned such a lesson.
Okay, one basically that I learned actually, even right from camp, or should I say right from when I set my foot here in Abia State, so is relating with human is not that easy. So I learned how to like manage my relationship with every single person. Like if I relate with you, the way I relate with you will be different from the way I relate with another person. You understand? So I am able to manage my relationship. That's just basically what I learned, and that's what NYC actually taught. And I think it is in line with the scheme of NYC. I mean, you meet different people from various fields, from various backgrounds. All you need to do is to, like, they might be annoying sometimes. All you need to do is, like, just learn within that period of you meeting them, you learn a management skill.
Yeah, you already answered my second question, so there's no need for me to ask you. So, the last question I actually have for you here is, how do you plan to celebrate your POP? Are we shutting down anywhere? Are you going anywhere? Are you inviting anybody to come follow you anywhere? How are we celebrating?
Well, if you want to celebrate it for me, no problem.
If I want to celebrate it for you,
I think
so you cannot come and celebrate.
No, I'm not done, but I think you're welcome to ABN.
Okay.
You're welcome to ABN TV.
To come and celebrate.
Because I know that, like, for such celebrations, I mean, ABN is the best. Like, they don't carry last, actually.
Okay, so the ABN was your PPA. So ABN is your PPA. So rate your PPA on a scale of 1 to 10.
1 to 10.
Yes.
Then there will be the good, very good.
There are some parts. There are some parts that obviously you'll be like, this kind of PPA I did like this, but there are some times that you'll be like, thank you God for bringing me to this lovely PPA. At least you said it yourself. You were able to learn. 1 or 2, so rate your PPA.
It's 7 over 10.
7 over 10. That's actually a good rating.
Yeah, that's on it.
Okay. Thank you very much, and this is the end of this segment. I'm sure you enjoyed our guest too. I mean, it was lovely, and he said a very important thing that if you're in a position of leadership, learn to look at people, and you know that two people are not the same, so you know how to manage them well. Managerial skill is very important. So thank you very much for joining me on this show.
You're welcome. Thanks for
We are going to go on a break. Be right back.
This is ABN TV, where the world is on your screen, bringing you news like you've never seen. From headlines to highlights, we are your guide. ABN TV. Let's take you for a ride. Your stories, your world, your channel. ABN TV.
Do you wish to bring your goods and services to the global view? Are you tired of struggling with low patronage? This is the opportunity you've been looking for. ABN TV and radio is here to offer you accessibility and connect you to the whole world through our limitless windows of advertising. We offer online publication, online television and radio services with a global reach, digital marketing, video and audio advert jingle production, digital studio and event management. In ABN, we give you value for your money. For your advert placements, contact us on 0701 3559600 or send us an email at abnonlinetv@gmail.com. For more information, log on to www.abntv.ng. You can also download our app on your Google Play Store. Download ABN Radio. ABN Online TV and Radio Station, bringing the world closer to you.
So welcome back. Now we are moving into the discussion segment, and we have two wonderful people right here in the studio with us. I have him,
Victor, Alade, and a scope member
just because of today.
that passed out.
That passed out.
That
because
passed out
of
today.
Because of today.
The 23rd of January. 23rd of January 2025.
And I also have this lovely handsome young
A
man.
junior copper.
You have to include that part.
My name is Lucky Agwebo,
What batch?
batch B, stream 1.
Okay, you're
I'm not a
serious.
junior copper. I have some
Hey,
coppers
Abi.
beneath me.
But on the way right now, it's still a junior copper.
Okay, so to get into the discussion, I just have a quick question for you guys. In aspect of leadership, if young people like graduates, if they are given a position of authority, to handle, like if they are given leadership positions, do you think they will handle the responsibility very effectively, or do you think that they will struggle due to lack of experience? And now youths are majorly, they are very impulsive, they are always fast to do something, want to get things done sharp. Do you think it's going to be it really limits their ability to perform well and effectively? So Mr. Lucky, what do you think about that?
Okay, for me, I believe I believe in the power of experience, basically. Because even if you are, let's say you are born with leadership, you still need experience for you to be able to make the right decision at every point in time. Some persons who have gone through those phases, they know what happened when they made a particular decision, even if it was right. Something negative may happen from a right decision that you made, but they know how to alternate it so that when you make that decision next time, you probably get the right result. So I believe in experience a lot. So I don't think when you just graduate, or when people as a youth, let's say 25, 30, that has not held any relevant position.
I mean, the person might have been, some in schools they make you SBG president, and that does not come with. It's not just like any opposition.
Yeah, I understand, but I also did actually politics to some extent while in school. But I don't think if you check the system of politics in school, they are similar, but there is a very in between that similarity. There is a very large difference.
Okay, so Victor, what do you think on that topic?
No, I agree with what you said, that experience also speaks more, actually. Because coming for NYC, back then in school, like I had the privilege of being a leader myself back then in school. So I knew, like, let me say, in rating 10, out of 10 rating, I could, like, okay, I'm like 4% experience. 4. I rate myself 4 experience. So when I got to camp, like all I need to do was just to step up, my game. You understand? So that, because these people were like people from different background, from different language. You understand? I never met them before. We never spoke before. I need to, like, be friends with them first. Then that's when my leadership skill will now, like, come. Because I need to make friends with people that I'm leading before I can say I'm leading them. Because I cannot just come from anywhere and be like, oh, you do this, you do this. No, it doesn't work like that. And then you treat people like they are all adults. That's another thing. Like, relating with them like they are mature people is another thing. That's why I agree with you that experience is also one thing.
I don't know if I can add something to what you said. I can resonate with his example because I also was the public relation officer of my own platoon. My platoon of leader was always busy because she was no BS, she was contact guard, she was doing so many things. So I think she has this emotional outburst when she's stressed. So, and me, following the fact that I've also done some, I was the speaker of my fundamental parliament one time myself.
Back then in school.
Yeah, in school, yeah.
I understand the dynamics of leadership to some extent, but not that well. Because in school, I can easily make decisions for my younger ones, for my junior colleagues, and we obey. But in camp, where I meet people,
I mean, they're just new
older,
people.
they are older than me to start.
That's another
And
thing.
we are of the same level.
Yeah.
Like in school, I'm in final year, for example. Someone in 100 level, I can easily command the person.
Yeah.
But in camp, you can't do that.
Like, we are all
you have a bachelor's degree. Some persons even have masters.
Yeah.
They probably did not do their NYC.
At that time.
So you have to be very strategic in making your decisions and know how to address everybody at the same time. Like you said, making friends with people. So when you begin to make friends with them and understand them, understand their inward personality, you know how to relate with them. Put things to them, like maybe platoon now we usually pay money for stuff like that. There are some friends that just tell something about money, they will just start shouting. But if you understand their personality, there's a way you present there's a way you present the issue of finance and they accept it. Okay, they will see reasons for it.
They see reasons and they will find a way.
That's why I say in between the similarity there's a very big difference.
Okay, so you think that what people are trying to say is experience will actually teach a young person better. If what if the person is interested in politics and decides to go, like maybe due to you have an experience, he also has an experience. So due to the fact that at least you have a reasonable amount of experience in politics, if you go out there now and you say, okay, I want to be the chairman of my local government at home, you're passing out now, maybe of your state, you want to be the chairman of your local government or something, and you want to work towards
by the way, I'm not interested in that.
No, I'm just saying. So as a young person, would you want to, do you think that you can carry out that task?
Well, first thing first, I mean, you don't just, when you starting with politics, I mean, as far as my knowledge could carry me, like, you don't start with local government chairman first. There are processes, I mean, there are positions you have to start first before you reach that local government of a team. You understand? Okay,
so those positions will give you the experience.
Yes, will give you the experience.
Adding to what he has said already about their positions that he needs to follow. So, if you ask me that I should come and take a local government chairman position in my local government, I will probably think twice. The reason is because maybe I'll be able to do it, maybe I will not be able to do it. But there are structures that have been in place before you came.
Yes.
If you take Nigeria, first of all, you have to, even when we're in school, even the SUD politics, there are structures that sometimes they already, let's say, in the faculty, they already know the next 3 persons that will go for a position. So if you just, let's say today you develop interest politics and you want to raise your head once and start fighting people will fight you back and you will not win anything. There are some persons that fell into that trap. They never had a position to the left campus. Why? Because they did not follow the right structure. It's not bad politics, it's just giving honor to honor is due. So that is it. If you, as a graduate or maybe as a youth, and you want to enter into politics, there was something that one of my lecturer said that I can never read it. They have said he's a very big politician. He knows a lot of persons in those states that thing in terms of politics. So we are like, how are you able to pull those stuff? Because one of his inaugural lecture, he was able to invite a big personality to his inaugural lecture. And they're like, we have this kind of level in the state. And we're like, so how are you able to do that? He said, you have to be there. Like, always be there. Like, when they are doing a political summit, be there. When they are doing campaigns, be there. When they are doing conferences, be there. Let them be seeing you that,
he's available.
You are available.
That's why sometimes you will see you will hear of some person, this person, I don't know this person before, but why is he contest for this position? It's because maybe they just look around. Sometimes they might just be holding the meeting and they'll just look around. Who can do this? But because you have been there, they'll be observing you.
I think someone when I came, like, someone made mention of that to me, that if I want to hold a position, like in CDS meetings, that I should always be involved. I should always be involved. Even though I'm the introverted person, like he just told me like I should always be involved.
Yeah. So if they want to give out something, they want to give out a little position, maybe an appointment or something like of sort, they'll probably put you in the space. So from there you begin to develop yourself. So from there you have to learn the right. If you have a good vision for the state, you have to, in as much as you are learning, you see the bad ones, you see the good ones. So it depends on who you are. That's how you become a good leader.
Okay, so
That's my own take on the matter.
okay, thank you very much. You guys already destroyed that.
We didn't destroy it. We did justice.
You broke everything down, and it's really it's a wonderful section. And I have one more question actually. So in terms of substance abuse, we know that how this thing is ravaging the youth majorly. It's something that has been on, like, it's just taking everything by storm right now. It's just rampant. So what do you think is the cause? What do you think is the factor of this thing? Will you say it's peer pressure? Will you say it's unemployment reason? Will you say it's depression? Or why is constant substance abuse? Why do you think it's rampant right now?
Should I go?
Wait,
Anyone else?
well, yeah, he's first.
Okay.
Well, I can't say this is what is the cause actually, because there are some things that I might not be interested in. You understand? And that will not even matter to me. I think one of the major cause, I'm not saying like
That's
this
the
is
important,
like one of the major cause is like you showing interest.
Yeah.
You know, you showing interest, or probably not. It might not be that you showed interest. Just like to try it out, like at first, try it out at first. Then it got out of hand, and you can't control yourself, and all of that. And then there's a part that peer pressure comes in. But the issue of having an issue with that peer pressure actually, because okay, let's say the three of us, we are friends, and God forbid, probably we all do something that is in common. You understand? And there's this other thing that the two of you do that I don't do. But because you guys do it and it's looking like so
Nice.
it's looking so nice and
So
all of that, then I decided to join you. I find it like why would I join you? I'm not interested in this. Why is it? Because you are doing it and I'm doing it.
Okay.
That's basically for me. And I've always been asking myself that kind of question when it comes to the issue of peer pressure. Although not that I've not been influenced by peer pressure, but I can remember sometimes ago, like I don't like after school, these guys, I would have spent my home money that was given to me in school. You understand? So this people, I don't know how their homes gets extended to after school hours.
Yeah.
And I see them like buying a lot of stuff. At first it was nothing to me. But what they bought is actually like the smell. You could so I don't know how I can describe it. Like it's really it will make you like want to desire more. You understand?
Yeah.
So between a little space, I succumb to that should I say it's not really a prayer that do the thing, but I succumb to my own like desire because
influenced you in a way.
Yeah, in a way you get. But later on I realized with the help of someone, with the help of someone, so I was able to get out of that. And then my house was now like, why did I even go inside that in the first place? And ever since then, like I've been like I've seen a lot of stuff that goes on around me. I'm like, just do your own and let me do my own. You understand? Like I'm matured enough to like take decisions for my friends. I'm talking basically on that peer pressure actually.
Yeah. So
for me, you said peer pressure.
Yeah, is it societal influence, maybe family training, lack of proper guidance from your family too?
Okay, first thing first, I think it's discipline on the person's part. Yes. Me, in my hostel, sort of, when I was in school, there's some persons who smoke. There's some persons who do some sort of things that do not align with my morals here. So I did not imbibe those stuff. not because I cannot, not because they did not present it to me, but because I have already been groomed not
Not
to.
so.
And even in my environment, I see those stuff often, but I have been groomed not to. So I still think we still have to trace it down to the primary agent of socialization, which is the family.
Yeah, that's
Which is the family. Then, if the family, there are some cases where the family have done their part. You can see that, oh yeah, this family they tried, they took care of their children. That's where you know. That's where I cannot lay it on frustration. Yeah, when someone is frustrated, person tends to
Do things,
things.
yes,
do things
do
that will probably
things.
take away the pain. Like so take my pain.
That is something.
Or would you say that, like, would you relate that with peer pressure?
Yeah, like I said, peer pressure depends on the personality of the person. That's why I said this.
Okay.
You know,
So if the person is disciplined enough, peer pressure will not hold the person. You can still roll with your parents, no problem. But what they are doing, if it does not align with your morals, no, you will not accept it.
you know,
That's
some
true.
people, whenever they're going through stages of depression, they
Yeah.
tend to go to that person that they can talk to.
Yes.
So, and if you go to your friends, that's your peer, obviously,
Yeah.
and the person tells you that, oh my guy, if you don't want to think about this thing too much, try this thing with me. You get, and you try it that, and you know, you're in a how do I put it? You're in a state of, yeah, you know, not even dilemma. You're in a state where if someone tells you to do this, that is going to take the pain away, you will do it.
Like an antidepressant, like
Yeah, something like that. Like you're in that state right now. So you're in a there's a word they call, but I can't remember. But anyways, you're in that stage that whatever they tell you to do that will take away that pain, you just do it. So if the person takes the drugs, the substance,
Yeah.
if the person takes the substance and maybe due to that the person decides to continue taking it, continue and become hooked, who will you feel that type of thing on?
Yeah, we will still blame the pair.
The person,
Yeah,
okay.
we'll blame the pair.
peer.
Will be further.
no, you can't blame the pair. You have to
I give you an advice, so you can decide to follow it or not. Yeah.
I'm frustrated.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm frustrated. I don't even think I can even advise myself any longer or think my discipline will sustain me.
Yeah.
Okay, now you are giving me an advice as a friend. So my first error is not from when I accepted your advice. My first error was when I chose you as my friend.
Will you call that an error?
Yes,
Yeah?
it's an
Okay.
error. There was something that a pastor said. Let me use a religious person. He said, this year, for example, if you want to move forward, you have to choose
Your friends.
your clique,
Yeah.
right? Because one way or the other, despite your discipline, your clique influence your decision.
So
Whether you like it or not, your clique influence your decision. So at that point in time, the person is frustrated. You cannot outrightly make the right decision. So if the pair group that he has chosen before he became frustrated, or if the person that he chose to be his friend before he became frustrated is now advising him, then he will still fault him because of the first choice that he made. That's where I will take my own. That's the angle I will take my own from.
so
But I'm going to take my own. Regardless. Should I use a blender now, like regardless of upon still, however, never the even though how you are frustrated. I mean, the decisions are all left to you. Actually, you made that decision yourself. Like you want to do it. That's why I said in the first place that it's the person, like you are interested in it. Probably it might not be like consciously, probably unconsciously, or probably you've had it in mind before. You've thought about it before. You thinking about something like shows that you have interest in it, but you are not just doing it because it's not your time. You understand? But now, like you have no choice, and I mean you are frustrated, and this person presents this thing to you in a golden on a golden plate. You understand?
Okay.
And I mean all your senses are gone because of those frustrations. I mean you tend to like accept all of it and start eating and start swallowing like hook, line and sinker.
But can I ask a question? Have you ever said in your mind or told somebody that you can never build or train your children in this particular setting or environment?
Like in
a particular
environment
that you've told your
marks that you cannot
train your children.
there.
No, there's no place you cannot train your children.
Okay,
Even
like
if
maybe
it's
something
a
you've
bad,
experienced right
no.
there. Just like
But
no,
okay,
I just can't.
let me rephrase my question. Do you believe that environment influences people's
Decision.
Yeah, environment.
So
Yeah.
also peer group can also influence the decision?
So you've heard from our guest. The first one told us not to learn to put yourself in others' shoes. Your followers, be it your followers, your friends, try and put yourself in their shoes, because leadership position does not just start from does not just start immediately. It starts with a process. So treat people well, treat them equally, and learn to have open communication with them, so you know wherever their problem is, wherever there seems to be an argument, or so everyone can live in peace. And the other speaker talked about peer pressure. Don't put yourself under don't put yourself under any pressure at all. On substance abuse, learn to, even if you're depressed, talk to someone. People are there that will listen to you. And this brings us to the end of the Ajuaya's program on ABN radio/television. Remember, this is the place where we bring copper stories to life. Core members, thank you for joining us on this program today. And until next time, keep striving, keep being inspired, and keep serving. Make sure that you make the best of your service years. Make experiences, make friends, and keep in contact, interact with one another. Remember, the service here, it's more than a journey. It's a time to learn from others, and learn from your experience, and learn from others also. So stay safe. See you next time. Same station, same time next week. Bye for now.